Saturday, October 11th, 2015, 8 p.m. So today I want to talk a little bit about faith and reason. With everything that's been going on in the news, it seems to have created a divide, or at least maybe not created it, but highlighted the divide, I should say. People who say we need to pray, we need to forgive, we need to seek God. And then there are other people who are saying praying's not going to do anything. They're killing us in the streets. I want to speak to the idea of reason and using our minds and prayer turning to our spirits and our hearts. I think we find ourselves going either or. You either play it smart or play it hard. God does not bypass your mind simply because he wants to dwell in your heart. Seeking God does not mean that you pray and expect magic, the assumption that people are praying and that's all they're doing. Even though I cannot do everything, I can do something. And what I hear when people are saying that they're going to pray is that they're praying and seeking guidance for what they can do. What are their gifts? What are their talents? What are their treasures? What things can they put into action when they are amongst their family and their community and the world at large that will be a contribution to a solution to some of the hatred and some of the evil and some of the malicious and vindictive and just downright awful things that are happening. And when you hear someone saying that they need to pray, I hope that you will pause before you jump down their throat or before you ridicule them or before you count them out, because what they're praying for is a solution, not to magically fall into their lap out of the sky, but to open their minds to who they are and what they have the power to do, their inner resources that can be outwardly used in redefining ourselves and creating new spaces for us to build and grow and educate ourselves and become economically more powerful and with businesses and all of these things. It's important that we seek inwardly and we look upward to our Most High God, whomever that may be, for you, that you seek guidance from your source, that you would honor your relationship with the source, that they might see you and hear you and know your concerns and care enough to speak to you, heart, mind, and spirit, about what it is that you can do. I'm going to meditate on finding my contribution, my role, what things that I'm going to do. I'm also going to meditate on how I can respect other people's role, because I understand that there's a place for the march and the rally, and there's a place for the political stance and position, whether it be a lawyer or a politician. There's a place for art that speaks to healing and bringing peace and creating an environment where people are universally connected. I believe that there's a space for everyone's talent and treasure to show up as a solution and as a pathway to peace and unity and togetherness. Honor each other in each of our gifts and our contributions to what it means to create a better world. And so I would encourage you to meditate on your gifts and your talents and your treasures and what it is that you can do to contribute to a more peaceful, more unified place and space. And I would encourage you to also meditate on how you can learn to honor and respect other people's journey as they seek to find their soul's purpose. Faith and reason do not have to be at odds. We can search our hearts and still use our minds.